Hello, how are y'all today? I've had a very good day today. I've got flowers. I've been people calling me and on Facebook and telling me happy birthday. So today is my birthday, and my theme it's nice that I got the flowers because my theme today is going to be wildflowers, and I'm going to read you the first. I'm not going to sing it till the last. It'll be the last thing I do, but I am going to read you the last verse. In a shackled old farmhouse where the children laughed and played, and the only thing they really had was love, comes a child of fortune true, loved by everyone she knew, and she'll rise to fame with help from up above. Well, she hasn't risen to fame, and it's not likely at 81 years old she's going to, but it's written about my life and about me. And also, after I wrote it, I did not hear about this first, but after I wrote it, I found out that Dolly Parton has a song called Wildflowers. And they're not alike at all, but they do have the same theme. She is likening herself to a wildflower, and in mine, I'm likening myself to a wildflower. And so I am not going to be singing tonight, but I am going to be pantomiming. But on the tape, I am singing on the tape 35 years ago, and the Silver Dollar Band is backing me up, and they gave me wonderful music. So stay through till the end, and you can hear it. And I think it's a very, very pretty song with their help that made it very pretty. And I'm going to read the scripture today. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Psalms 91:4. And then next I'm going to tell you about some little memories about, I found this here, and it's in my mother's, I found it in some of my things, and it's in my mother's handwriting, so I know that something she did. Whenever they first started out pretty good, Mama had inherited some money and they bought a house, but they wanted bigger things, and so Daddy and Grandpa, and anyway, they bought a place up in the Ocala area. It was a little place called Holder. It was a 160-acre farm. Well, for the 3 years they were up there, but that didn't work out, and so they come back to Plant City. They had to sell out, and they come back with nothing. And from then on, we rented, or we were sharecroppers, and so they never really got that fortune they were looking for. But this thing, I thought it was kind of cute, some of the things she had written down. She had drawn a picture of it, and it's hard to see, so, but she's drawn a picture of it and told where different things was, and in it says 1937 black Ford, so I guess that's what we had at that time. And it's got 1944 to 45. So I know I was 6 years old, so I was born in 1939, so that was the year that we went up there probably. And here it says, chicken snake swallows glass egg at Easter egg hunt. So that's something that happened. And they said the wash house, and it says something about a windmill. Well, I remember our water would come from the windmill, and we had to tote the water to the house. It was a nice frame house, but wasn't a lot of extras in it. So, and then it says, dog that could drive hogs across highway into field across the highway. Well, there was 100 acres on one side of the highway. There was a long sweeping curve where the driveways went up, and on the other side was the other 60 acres. And they everything ran free range up there. You didn't pin up cows, and we had some horses that Daddy had to go look for one time. But what was more amazing and more memorable to me, that I really loved the memories of that, was I started to school up there, and the school that I started into was a one teacher school. It was just one room and a bell tower as you went into it, and it was fenced in because of the free range, and there was a cattle gap there that buses and cars went over, but there was a steps going up over the fence and back down, and that's how the kids that worked walked to school would get into the schoolyard. But there was also an old billy goat that would come over there. And that billy goat would butt you, so use the bells, they would ring the bell for you to come in and out of the school. So when that billy goat come in there, usually a 6th grade boy would come running, and he'd go ring that bell, and everybody would run like crazy into the school because that billy goat would butt you. And so, like I said, there was a lot of memories, and I don't have time to tell them all, but it was a memory that I cherish. And so next I'm going to read, as the flowers and all, talking about flowers, I'm going to read a poem that I wrote 35 years ago. And I was trying to do it very poetic and using a lot of fancy words, but I'm going to read it to you anyway. And the first verse is about man, the second one is about God. Man plants a garden in artistic form. You can see a geometric pattern born. Gladiolas stand tall along the wall, slowly reducing heights to poppies small. The medium swells with many colors bold, each placed with dignity as style unfolds. How much the thoughtful gardener took the time to make each precious vine and flower rhyme. Another sower amply tills the earth. He speaks and the valley gives them birth. The wind he then summons to seed his will, transcending wooded groves and open fields. Beauty breathes aloud as rain conveys. How much variety we cannot weigh. Our world is gracefully in bloom once more to give to us the grace God has in store. Okay, and the next is my song, and so I think I've got it all, and so I'm going to sing the song, and I hope you enjoy it.
As a snow-cropped mountain top fades away to early spring, comes a long-stem fragile flower of purple star. Mama told me many times how she loved to search the hills till she found the lovely violets growing wild. Wildflowers, they spring up with such beauty, style, and grace. Wildflowers, they show up in the most unusual place. Wildflowers, they give to us the beauty of the rose, but from whence they come to make their own knows. From the flatlands of the south, on the farm where Daddy worked, and the crops grew up too tall for him to plow. Then a green vine-covered floor, choking out the crop he bore, and a tiny star-shaped flower soon appeared. Wildflowers, they spring up with such beauty, style, and grace. Wildflowers, they show up in the most unusual place. Wildflowers, they give to us the beauty of the rose, but from whence they come to make their own knows. In a shackled old farmhouse where the children laughed and played, yet the only thing they really had was love, comes a child of fortune true, loved by everyone she knew, and she'll rise to fame with help from up above. Wildflowers, they spring up with such beauty, style, and grace. Wildflowers, they show up in the most unusual place. Wildflowers, they give to us the beauty of the rose, but from whence they come the maker only knows. Wildflowers.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next week.